Hi there, my name's Alana and welcome back to YogaYin. I have put together a sequence today specifically for men, which is unusual for me because I usually do yoga for women, but I've had a lot of emails from subscribers asking for this. So here it is. I put together a series of 6 postures and I'm going to upload 2 a week. So try it out and see how you go. It is specifically for men. It's about if you're sitting at an office desk all day, if you're driving all of the time, if you're playing sport, tight hamstrings, all of that stuff. So please let me know how you go. Namaste. Okay, so first of all, what I'm going to get you to do is I'm going to get you to lie down on your mat. Just nice and long. And I want you, if you can, to just extend your legs out nice and straight, and then just open out across the shoulders, arms long beside the body, and if it's comfortable, palms facing upward, and if it's not, palms facing down. Take a couple of deep breaths here and just let your body completely relax. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to draw one knee into the belly. Now you may be able to come to here, you may be able to get your leg all the way back to your belly. It's completely up to you. But stay where you're comfortable and interlace your fingers. Just pop that just below the knee and just hold that there for a couple of deep breaths. I'm just going to start gently stretching out the hips, because this can be a bit of a problem area for men. So come to where you're comfy, and I'll show you what that looks like just out here. And just use your out breath. Every time you breathe out, draw that knee in towards you just a little bit more. Another deep breath here. And then release it all the way down to the mat. See if you can feel a feeling of relaxation throughout that leg. Lift up the other leg. Hug it into the belly again. You may find that this leg can come in a little bit closer or not as far. Completely up to you. And again, I want you to focus on your out breath. So every time you breathe out, bring that knee in just a little bit closer. And then just take another deep breath here. And then release your legs all the way to the mat. Take a couple of deep breaths. So after you've had a couple of deep breaths, what we're going to do is I want you to find a strap. I'm going to use a scarf. It can be anything you like as long as it's quite tough and quite long. And you're going to raise your right leg and just pop your strap around the middle of the bottom of your foot. Just like that. Nice and long so you can hold the straps close to you. And then you're going to raise your leg as far as you can towards the body. And just take hold of that strap just in your right hand. So right leg, right hand. Just pull it in very gently. Now you want to keep your hips and your bum on the floor. And if you need to bend that knee, do it. Okay? It's not about how far you can get your leg up. It's about starting to stretch out the hamstrings. So I want you to keep that there for a few deep breaths. And then you're going to open that leg out to the side, just as far as you can, keeping your left hand over your left hip to keep it nicely anchored down. Again, come to where you're comfortable. If you need to bend the knee, do. And just open it out. Keep the strap in your right hand. Hold it here. And start to really stretch out that leg. This is going to be really good for your lower back. back as well. Then bring it back to center, and I want you to swap it over now to your left hand and take the right leg over the body. Now if you're doing this correctly, you're going to feel it right down past your knee, right into your hip. So don't go too far and don't roll all the way over. Try and keep the hip grounded as much as you can. And again, really focus on your out-breath. Bring it back to center. Bring it in towards your body. Bend the knee if you need to. And then release it all the way down to your mat. Try and feel the difference in the two sides of the body. So just take your hands under your lower back. Just see if one side of your lower back is closer to the mat than the other. And if one leg feels more relaxed than the other. And then work to the other side. Strap around the base of the foot, around the middle. Take it in your left hand. One leg's going to feel easier than the other. Hold it here for a couple of deep breaths. And then when you're ready, I want you to exhale and take it out to the side. Again, place your hand on your hip, bend your knee here if you need to. Try and relax and tune into your breath. And then bring it back to center, swap over the strap to the right hand, and ease out the leg. This can be quite painful, so really use your breath here. Your out-breath's really going to help you. And then bring it back to center. Come back to your left hand, pull the leg in, and then release it. And just rest. Again, see if you can feel that relaxation all the way down through the hips, the lower back, and the legs, the hamstrings. And then there's one more pose I'm going to show you. I want you to cross your right knee over your left. And then just bring your head up, interlace your hands around the knee. And this will really open out your hip. So if you had hip issues, you've got one leg shorter than the other, this is a really good pose to practice. You can keep your foot flexed. It will give you just a little bit extra. And then you can swap over to the other side. And again, just bring that leg in towards you. Stretch out the hip. Few deep breaths. And then release it back down to the floor. Okay, so that's the floor warm-up series of my sequence for men. The next part's going to take you through some standing postures, which are really fantastic for men. And then the last part's going to take you through some seated postures. So there'll be 3 videos in all, and I'm going to upload them every week. So you've got them. So if you have any questions, anything at all, please send them through. And as always, thank you for subscribing. Namaste.